Bio. Jorge, Roby, Misium, Pereira. That's my legal name, and I have used different variations of that name as an artist, as a scientist, in social media. And I have also used names that are as extreme as Zengorilla or Juan Luna, even Juana Luna, who was a lawyer working to stop a development project on a beach in Mexico. I am a drawer, I am a writer, and I also a scientist, a researcher, a patent attorney, an inventor. My ultimate goal is to put together what I like to call an M theory for everything, where M stands for Misium, but also stands for magic and mother and matrix and membrane. And this same theory of everything takes the shape of a book, a very large book. Maybe 1,000 pages in writing and containing also 1,000 drawings. And on the way there, have completed many pages of writing, and more importantly, have completed 10,000 drawings. Some facts about myself. Dual national, a true citizen of the Americans. I hold a passport from Uruguay and I hold a passport from the United States of America. I believe in joy. I believe the universe comes with joy. I believe in magic. I believe the impossible can happen. My paternal family immigrated from Uzbekistan to Uruguay. And if you look at the alphabetical list of UN countries, you are going to find in order United States, Uruguay, and Uzbekistan. And I'm connected to all of them. There you have an impossibility happening. Being a citizen of the Americans, I'm fluent in English and in Spanish. Sí, señor. All these roles, professional roles I have assumed in life are out of a search for meaning, the meaning of life, which I have found and I have forgotten. Life is joy, life is magic, life is inescapable, never ending. The search for meaning made me a perennial student. I am still a student. I ended up having an education that took me 16 years of university, not one after the other, but at different points of my life. I graduated with an MFA with a beautiful group of people, and I was the 50-year-old dude among them. I think this little short clip of a video shows me in action. That's me as an artist, that's me as an explorer and searcher for truth and meaning. Speaking with Franz Walter the day he was awarded the Golden Lion Award at the 2017 Venice Biennale. I should have mentioned it earlier. My email, you can use info@misium.com. Achievements. Well, yes, there's the education. I'm proud of it. I grew up in the slums of South America. My mother had gone just part of the first year of middle school, and she was the person with the most education in my family. So for me to go to high school and university, college, and schools like Rensselaer and Berkeley, that's an achievement I'm proud of, and I'm sure my mother still beams hearing that. So that's my father, but in his own way. Having searched for the making of a star on Earth through plasma physics. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of having worked with the early supercomputers and the beginnings of the internet. I'm proud of having invented the 17 patents and the many pending, the hundreds of ideas. And as an artist, I'm proud of having come out of art school and having exhibited, having been part of art school, having been part of the Beijing Biennale with all this quirkiness. I kind of play with the idea of the Chinese bringing order to maybe chaotic by nature. My contribution to that Biennale was a piece that came in boxes with instructions mimicking a piece of furniture arriving from China anywhere else in the world. In 2009, I was part of an exhibit where the artist is listed by name, by country as they were listed. The list started with Leon Ferrari from Argentina, who I much respected, who much I enjoyed sharing with. And I was at the end as the artist from Uruguay and the United States, the only one with a dual nationality there. In 2012, in New York City, I was part of a large exhibit, and then the list of artists started with John Baldessari and ended with Saint Gorilla. I went through Buckminster Fuller, great company. And as an artist, I'm very proud of the 10,000 drawings. This moment where I married drawing in Brooklyn, drawing and I had been going back to being schoolmates. She was always a friend, but then finally in Brooklyn we married, and for 10 years we shared every day, and we had over 10,000 children, over 10,000 drawings. Perhaps I should have said this at the beginning. I don't believe in bios in the art world. I've seen how bios are used in different businesses, in different professions. And I can tell you, a scientific paper, yes, we might look at the author's institution and that carries some weight, but it all comes down to the contents of the paper. A piece of writing, who cares what school the writer went to? Yes, we list publications and achievements, but it's all about the writing. But then strangely in the visual arts world, where a piece supposedly is visual arts, is a piece that we should look at and very quickly assess it or judge it or appreciate it. That should be the word, appreciate it. But then in the visual art world, there's this fixation with bios, CVs. Artists seek exhibits many often for the sake of prolonging the list of exhibits. And I have sat the committees choosing MFA students, choosing artists for an exhibit, and this decision tree where artists are filtered by the name of the school they got an MFA from, poor students who spend an untold amount of money to get what is often a worthless MFA. And we artists are constantly being filtered out by age, by school, by exhibits. And meanwhile, the artwork is sitting there and you can see it. I much admire the few artists who dare not to have a bio. If you look at the 2012 Documenta, when you reach the page for Tony Segal, there's a blank page for his bio. Other people put together a bio for him, but he goes out into the world without one. Yes, he's established artist now, and it's very difficult for a non-established artist to go that way into the world. But I'd rather have a blank bio page and be appreciated by my artwork, by my writing, by my words. But somebody very dear to me told me, I look at your website and I don't see anything about you, so here I am. I hope you are happy now.